What's up, lawn dogs? For those of you who want to start a lawn service, chances are if you're anything like me, you had no experience. So what we did was we found a push mower and we fixed it, but it gave us a lot of problems. And since we had no clue of what was wrong with it, uh, we always took it in the shop for repairs, and it would just cost us more than what we thought. So what I recommend, if you can, if you can get a nice line of credit, and always buy everything new because usually these things come with warranty. I would start out with a nice little push mower, you know, and then you want to stay away from these curved weed eaters. But I would get something like this, something cheap at first, because you don't want to buy these big daddy ones, the heavy ones, the expensive ones, because you have to perfect the way you work before you can, upgrade to better equipment. So you want to stay away from these curved. You want to go with the straight shaft. I don't wear gloves, but these look cool. I would wear these. You also want to get a nice hedge trimmer because I remember starting out, we lost a lot of customers because we didn't trim hedges. But as soon as we bought our hedge trimmer, we started trimming hedges and we got our customer base up going again. Let's see what else. What else do we need? Blowers. I do not recommend these because they suck. I do recommend these. If you're going to spend money on something, you want to get yourself a backpack with some power. Once again, these are cool gloves. I like them. I'd wear them. Um, you also need a chainsaw, but you don't want something too big or too expensive, so you want to get the cheapest thing you can find. Uh, this one for 239 seems pretty good. It's a little heavy. Echo makes one for 199 bucks. The CS310, that'll work, for small jobs, just until you get better. Let's see. You want to stay with anything battery powered. Stay away from these. When you're new, you want to stay away from these. You don't want these because if you don't know how to operate this, you're gonna tear up the lawn. Simple as that. Uh, so yeah, you don't want these. What you want are these. These will work just fine. Remember, that's you starting out. The way we started out, we had one of these, and then we upgraded to one of these, and then we upgraded to Honda made one, uh, a commercial grade, where you put that in full blast, you would start running behind it. But yeah, you want to go small. If you can buy new stuff, do it. But if you can't, used is good, but just warning you, you may have to repair it often. Oh, I need that for my mower. That's for sure. Let's see. What a lot of landscapers don't do, they have these air filters. And then they wonder why gas costs them a lot of money. Every day before you mow a lawn, you want to take this air filter out and blow it with your blower to get all the dust out. Because these filters act like our nose. If our nose is stuffed, we're going to breathe heavily and we're going to breathe harder and it's more work. Same thing with your machine. If these are dust free, they'll be able to take in more air and you'll maximize your fuel. So this will work just fine. The cleaner the filter, the better. This will go good real for my snapper. That snapper pro that I have, that one will work just fine. Let's see. Oh, you gotta have that bar and chain oil. Definitely for your chainsaws. But anyway, just like I said, start small, perfect your line of work, and once you get to where you can cut a lawn real good, start upgrading. I wonder how much these cost. 12 bucks. 13, 13, 13. Oh, you gotta spray for weeds, guys. If you're gonna have a lawn service, spray for weeds. Because if you mow a lawn and then the beds have weeds in them or in the cracks of the concrete, they have weeds in them. A customer's not going to like that. If you can't afford to buy this, I recommend taking your weed whip and weed whipping all the weeds in the beds and on the cracks. You can temporarily do that until you can afford to get these. And I recommend starting out at about 35, 40 bucks on small lawns and then working your way up on small lawns. Other than that, it just depends on your neighborhood. Like with me, here in Fort Smith, Arkansas, I won't mow a lawn less than 50 bucks. You don't want these either. They're slow. They're not even commercial. And you want to buy line in bulk. And if you can get the thicker line, that'd be good. All right, have a good one, guys.